Hi, I'm Susan Hoffman. I am the social media chair at KAPN, and I'm here today with Laurel. I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, Laurel Short. I'm the current president of KAPN, and Susan and I are excited to resume doing these video updates because we haven't done them in a little while. So thanks for being here.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. I think there's been a lot of excitement in the air. So I wanted you to meet with you and help clarify some things going on. Can you tell me what is going on with the rules and regulations? We had the passage of House Bill 2279, but I'm hearing there's some talk at the State House. What's going on?
Absolutely. So just to kind of review so everyone understands what the rules and regulations process means, there was a lot of emphasis on how the bill becomes law, right? So we had to go through the Senate and the House, and then when our bill was signed by Governor Kelly in April, that's when it became law. For any law that requires rules and regulations, there's a formal process. So this could be a healthcare bill, an education bill, even a Parks and Rec. So it's saying the law passed, but then what, how are we actually going to implement this? What's the process going to be? And so in our case, the Board of Nursing is responsible for writing these rules and regulations. And the way the process works is first you have temporary rules and regulations, and then you have permanent. And so 3 of our 7 temporary rules and regulations were approved before the end of July, and then the rest of them were approved just a few weeks ago. And then the permanent rules and regulations will go into effect after a public hearing on September 6th, so just a few weeks away.
That's a lot of information, but I think it's great that you clarified that so I really understand it. So how will that impact my practice on a daily basis?
Absolutely, that's a great question. So what the rules and regulations mean is, now that the law says we need national certification and we need malpractice to practice as APRNs, and we don't need a collaborative practice agreement, then how is that actually, going to be in place from a protocol standpoint? And so currently with the temporary rules and regulations, you do not need a collaborative practice agreement to practice in the state. Now you should still check if you work for a large organization if that's something they're going to require.
Sure.
But it's not legally required. And when you go to renew your certification on the Kansas Board of Nursing website, you will need to show proof of malpractice. So those are in place. And then the national certification requirement will go into effect next July 1st of 2023. So that has not gone into effect yet. But that's what those rules and regulations mean, is we have to then demonstrate how what the law is requiring actually gets put into practice.
Great, thanks for clarifying that. I know if I want to review what you've just talked about, I can go to the Board of Nursing website and I can find all that information there.
Absolutely, all the details are on the Board of Nursing website. And KAPN as an organization, we try to send out when there's updates via social media. You do such a great job with that. And then also sending out to our email list as well.
And I know upcoming on next week, we are going to have a meeting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What's going on?
Yeah, really excited about this meeting we're having on Tuesday, August 2nd. Would love for all KAPN members to join us. We are going to have Carol Moreland. Great to have her as a guest. She's the director of the Board of Nursing. She'll be available to answer questions and kind of explain how this process works from her standpoint. And we're also going to have a representative from each discipline of the APRN. So a certified nurse midwife, a certified nurse specialist, a CRNA, and a nurse practitioner who have all been involved as leaders through this whole process. So again, Tuesday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. This is for members only, so you still have time to join all the way up until Tuesday. We'll include the link to the KAPN website on the notes for this video. You can also find it via social media, and we're really excited to offer this opportunity.
Great, and I think it'll be really neat to see the leadership and people behind the scenes who worked so hard to get the full practice authority passed, and talk a little bit more about what the future looks like in the state for practice. So there again, so can you tell me about the benefits of why I should join KAPN?
Fantastic. So we're really trying to include more and more benefits to KAPN, member benefits, as we go along the next year. So please stay tuned for that. We have a lot of momentum coming off our legislation passing. So we're really entering a new phase as an organization and trying to gather information about what would APRNs in Kansas like to see out of their professional organization. So there'll actually be a survey coming out very soon. Please respond to that survey so we know that you would like out of your membership. But currently we have multiple benefits of becoming a member. We have education opportunities like our conference, Second Sunflower Conference will be next January, and you get a discount on registration if you're a member. Other education opportunities like this virtual meeting we have coming up on the 2nd. Great opportunities for networking, connecting with other APRNs across the state, and of course continuing to support advocacy moving forward. So if you're not a member, we hope you'll consider joining.
And just to let you know, there is a student discount to join KAPN, and I will say that Sunflower Conference that you and I both attended, it was amazing. There were some great speakers that covered a variety of topics. So yeah, I think this has been great. I appreciate your time, and I think we've got a great understanding of where we are and where we're going. So thanks for doing the video.
Absolutely, and thank you to all of you for everything you do for healthcare across the state of Kansas, and we'll see you again real soon.
Bye.